Hi guys, Jeremy here, and in this Go High Level email marketing tutorial, I'm going to show you the basics of email marketing in Go High Level. Now, when I started, I found it a bit confusing, so I know having a guide like this can save you a lot of time and effort. That's why I'm making this video, just to make things easier for you. But before we get started, if you haven't signed up for Go High Level yet, I've got a great bonus just for you. Now you can get a 30-day extended trial along with the Go High Level Jumpstart course, templates, and more. Just use my referral link in the description below and everything will be sent to you automatically. Even if you already have a Go High Level account, you might want to check out the courses. They're super helpful. All right, let's get started. First, let me show you how you can create an email template from scratch. To create an email template from scratch, you need to be on your Go High Level sub account. Once there, click on the Marketing tab in the left menu. Now, this will take you to the marketing page. Here, hover over the Emails section and then click on the template option that appears. Now, this will bring you to the email marketing template page where you'll see the existing templates that you've created. But for now, we're going to make one from scratch. To do this, click on the Add New button at the top right of this page. Since this is a new account, I'm moving everything over to Go High Level, and I thought it made sense to create these videos to walk you through each step. Now, the idea here is to create a master template, a base template that has all of your key information like the footer, text style, font size, and even a logo if you want. By having a master template, you can easily duplicate it every time that you need a new email, saving you time and keeping things consistent. When you click on the Add New, you'll see a few different options. Create template from existing campaign, email marketing templates, blank template, and import email. You'll see there are some pre-made templates available for different industries and types of emails. You can browse through them if you want, but I prefer starting from scratch so that I can make it exactly how I like it. So let's click on blank templates and start building our own. Now, a pop-up will appear with three options: design editor, code editor, and plain text editor. For this demo, we'll go with the design editor option. So click on select under it. Now you're inside the builder where you can design your email from scratch. Once it's loaded, you might notice that sometimes the page doesn't respond when you first try to add elements. If this happens, just refresh the page and it should work smoothly after that. It might be related to a browser extension or something similar, but refreshing it fixes it. Now, the first thing that you need to do is give your email template a name. The default name is New Template, but you can rename it to something that is more descriptive like Master Template to help you keep everything organized. This way, whenever we need to create a new email, we can just duplicate this one, adjust the content, and it's good to go. Next, I'm going to drop in a text module and delete the default heading. I also prefer a clean, simple look, so I'm setting the background to plain white without a heading, just simple text. Then, I like to add a footer module. Now you can either set it in a new section with a different color or keep it simple and white like the rest of the email. I'm also going to add a logo at the top. First, add the logo module from the Elements section. Then you can do this by uploading an image from your computer. But the best thing is that you can use AI to create a logo specifically designed for this template. The AI option is active by default. Just click on the logo icon and a sidebar will open up on the left. In the left sidebar, click on the pencil icon and select Create Image using AI. Then enter a description of the logo that you want and hit Generate. The AI will provide a logo based on your description. I just wanted to show you this feature, but for this demo, I'm going to go ahead and upload a logo from my computer. Now, once uploaded, I'm setting the logo width to around 200 pixels and centering it. With our logo, text, and footer in place, we have a solid base. Now, the footer should include basic info like an unsubscribe link and your mailing address to comply with email regulations. I'm also customizing the unsubscribe message to sound friendlier, like Do you want to stop receiving these emails? You can unsubscribe here. Lastly, I'm adding a simple sign-off. Something like, let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, Jeremy. Now this will make every email feel just a bit more personal. And once you're happy with the template, click on the Save Template. Now, whenever you need a new email, you can just duplicate this master template and adjust the content as needed. All right, so let's go back and pretend that we're creating a welcome email. First, find your master template and click on the three dots next to it. You'll see a bunch of options pop up. Among these, click on the clone option to duplicate the master template that we created earlier. Now, once you click that, give your new email a name like welcome email, and then hit the clone button. This will bring you directly to the email builder where you can start adding your content. This cloning of the master email will save you time by having the basic layout ready so that you can just add your specific content. To make this even quicker, you can use GoHighLevel's Content AI to generate text. Just click on the AI option at the top right of the builder, and then you can then choose to generate new content, improve the existing email, fix spelling and grammar, simplify your writing, make it longer or make it shorter, whatever fits your needs. Select the option that you want and let AI help you create your email. Now, once your email looks good, you can save it and it'll be ready to use in your automations. This is really useful for creating consistent professional emails that you can easily adjust and reuse. Now that we have our email templates set up, let's move on to creating a workflow automation. Now, this is where all of the magic happens, where you can build out sequences of emails and automate the entire process. To get started, go to the Automation tab and click on Workflows. Now, this is where we can create our first email campaign. Click Create Workflow and you'll see some options. Click Start from Scratch and this will take you to the Workflow Builder. First, always name your workflow so that you know what it's about. Let's call this one the Master Funnel. This will be for newsletter subscribers, just to keep them engaged. We'll start by sending out 2 or 3 emails to keep them on board. And later on, we can add more steps as needed. The next step is to add a workflow trigger. Now, this is what will cause the workflow to start. You can trigger it in a few different ways. For example, it could be from a form submission, a webhook, or even a tag applied to the contact. If you're using a form like on a website or a landing page, click on the Add New Trigger and then you can search and choose Form Submitted as your trigger. For this demo, let's go with Form Submitted. If you want to add filters, then click on Add Filters and select the specific form that you want to use. Now, once you have added filters, then click Save Trigger, and now our workflow has a trigger set up. Once someone enters the workflow, I like to add a tag to easily track their journey. To do this, click on the plus icon, search for the tag action, and select it. Then add a tag that relates to the campaign, such as funnel campaign. Now, this way, we'll know exactly where the contact came from and can track their progress effectively. Next, let's send our first email. So to do this, we need to add a send email action. Click on the plus icon, search for send email, and select it. You'll have the option to either write an email from scratch or choose from the templates that we've already created. For this example, let's use our master email template. You'll notice that the subject line, sender name, and email content are all pre-filled, which makes the step really straightforward. After adding the email, click Save Action, and we're ready for the next step. The great thing about workflows is that you can keep building them out, adding emails, delays, conditions, and much more. So let's add a delay before we send the next email. To do this, we need to add a wait action. Click on the plus icon, search for wait, and select it. You'll have the option to set a time-based delay. Now for this example, let's set it to 1 day. So once set up, click on the Save Action button. Now this means that after the first email is sent, the system will wait 1 day before moving on to the next action. Now let's add another email. Click on the plus icon again, Search for Send Email, select it, and then choose your template or write a new one. Afterward, click Save Action. Now you can continue building out the workflow as needed, like adding more delays, actions, or even conditions to make sure that your emails are targeted. One important thing to note is that you can set up sender details in the Settings tab. Now this allows you to pre-fill your sender name and email so that you don't have to do it every time that you add an email in the workflow. This can save a lot of time, especially when you're creating multiple emails on the fly. Another useful feature is allow re-entry. Now, this means that if someone completes the workflow and then for some reason needs to go through it again, like downloading a free resource, they'll be able to do so. If this isn't checked, they won't be able to re-enter the workflow. Now, this is helpful for situations where a contact might need access to the same resource multiple times. After adding in all of the actions and emails, click Save and make sure to publish your workflow. Once it's published, your automation will be live, and any contact that meets the trigger criteria we'll start going through the sequence. Now this is just the start of what you can do with workflows. You can add more emails, adjust the timing, add different triggers, and really customize it to fit your business goals. Workflows are powerful tools that allow you to engage with your audience without having to manually send each email. All right, let's move on to the creating an email campaign. It's actually very similar to creating an email template. You can create folders inside your email campaigns tab to keep everything organized. Now, these folders will help you keep track of how your campaigns are performing, and it's always good to have everything neat and easy to find. So let's go ahead and create a new campaign. So the process is almost identical to setting up a template. You also have the option to use your master template, which makes it super simple. I'm going to go ahead and select the master template that we created before, which already has all of the basic elements in place, like the footer, the font style, and the logo. So just click the three dots and then clone the template. Now that we have our template loaded, it's time to add some content. For this email, I want to give it a personal touch, so I'm just adding a bit more context. Let's say that I'm sending an email about an Instagram training session that's based on my latest YouTube video. I've written a small blurb explaining the training, and I also mentioned the latest YouTube video that I posted, encouraging people to check it out. Remember to click Save as you are editing your campaign. You don't want to lose your progress in case you accidentally close the page. Now, once you're happy with the content, you can either send a test email to yourself to see how it looks or move straight to scheduling the email. Now that the email is ready, let's go ahead and look at the sending options. Click on the three dots on the top right side within the email builder. Here you have several options such as test email, preview template, see version history, and settings. For this demo, I'm going to demonstrate how to send a test email. So click on the test email option. Then you need to fill out the basic details. Let's start by setting the form address to hello@speakaboutdigital.com and the sender name to Jeremy. Now, these are the details your recipients will see first, so make sure they're accurate and recognizable. Next, we have the Send a Test To field, which in this case will be speakaboutdigital@gmail.com. It's important to send test emails to yourself or a trusted team member to catch any mistakes or issues before the final send. Let's also add a preview text, which is a short summary that appears next to the subject line in most email clients. This preview text can make a big difference in whether someone decides to open your email or not. So it's worth spending some time to make it engaging. Now, for the email subject, you want something that grabs attention like, "You won't believe what happened next. My jaw dropped." A compelling subject line can significantly increase your open rates. So make sure it's intriguing enough to spark curiosity. Now, once these fields are filled in, click on the Send Test Email button. Now, this will send a copy of the email to yourself and allow you to see exactly what your audience will see. Review everything carefully. Check the layout, images, links, and overall readability. And that's it. We've gone over how to create email templates, set up marketing automations, and build email campaigns to send out to your subscribers. If you're new to GoHighLevel, it might feel a bit overwhelming, but I hope this walkthrough made it easier. Also, if you haven't signed up for GoHighLevel yet, be sure to check out the link in the description below. By signing up with my affiliate link, you'll get a 30-day free trial instead of the standard 14 days. Plus, I'm going to give you access to my GoHighLevel Jumpstart course, which will guide you through getting started and show you how to make the most of the platform. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.